Hi there, guys, and welcome back to Fearless Foxes FM, a Leicester City story. And we are up for a new episode today. We just come off the back of two disgusting, really, draws with Everton and West Ham, especially the Everton one, which we conceded a 95th minute equaliser to Richarlison, which wasn't brilliant. However, we've now got another issue to deal with before we get into our next round of matches. We're going to goal rush Southampton away, which is next in 6 days, and then we're going to go to a live away game at Liverpool because against the big clubs we seem to be having some interesting games. We're going to stick with that. But as you can see here on screen, pressure is building on Rowan Fox, myself as the manager of Leicester, as our captain Wes Morgan is now actively looking to move away from Leicester City. He did approach me and ask for first team football, as the report says. As you can see, with the greatest respect to Wes, we've got plenty of options at centre half. We've got 5 centre back, maybe 6, including the Marty centre back options. I did obviously go for a bigger squad, as you can see. We're over the 25 in here with young players as well. And the reason for that was I expect a few more injuries and knocks as with the style of football we were going to play, so I wanted to have the depth there in case we needed it, and also looking towards a European future. Obviously, so far that's not going as well. Being frank, we're 13th in the Premier League, 10 games in. So I do wonder now, as we're getting towards the end of October, start of November, we're going to start thinking about making a few little twists in January. For example, I imagine Big Wes, it will be time to allow him to go. It's not going to be easy because dynamics-wise in the hierarchy, he is of course our captain. He is one of our team leaders. So we are going to face a bit of opposition, no doubt, from Casper and Vardy, maybe some of the other players as well. But ultimately, we're at a position with this now. The reactions to Morgan's teammates will be further concerned, and I have had a few players coming to me, obviously. This is the thing with Leicester. They are quite a tight-knit, social team. I think in the Premier League, they're probably one of the top. So this is something you really got to navigate with Leicester. So I think we're going to look to try and move Morgan on in January, because that also, luckily for us, it seems to be what he wants now as well. He reacted well to my last press conference where I said, look, I'll try and move him on. He is on a whacking great wage though for a 34-year-old. It's on 60,000 a week. As you can see, everything's starting to decline a bit. Don't get me wrong, he's still solid, as you can see. Really, it's his acceleration and pace which are the biggest issue for Wes, especially with the system we're playing. He would be very likely to get caught out a lot. We have played him now and again. I think I'm not sure he's actually an appearance this year. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's had 1 appearance this year, and that's it. So I kind of get where he's coming from. So yeah, I think we're looking to move Wes on. As a little bit of a little tidbit, what we're going for as well. You see, Napoli's Mendy's also unhappy, wants first team football. I think we might be able to give him that and move him on, because in the midfield department with Tielemans, Silva, Chowdhury and Ndidi as our main 4, he really is going to be irrelevant going forward, so we can move on. And we are going to have a look at our wingers perhaps as well. I'm going to have to make a bit of a judgment call in a minute, because Emre Moir and Albrighton on the right have been fighting that out. Bryn Larson's sorted the left side for us now completely. But I still think we need to look at maybe how we're going to include Harvey Barnes. His stats are starting to decline now, which is quite a concern. We need him to be getting better because he's got that potential. I can't seem to get him the first team football at the time that we want to. So yeah, we're in a very interesting transition phase with Leicester. I still think we can find more out of the squad of players we've got to improve and to improve our performance. But obviously we're also going to have to go through a January transfer window with Harry Maguire wanted by Manchester United, Ben Chilwell wanted by Arsenal. Out of interest, who's the Marty wanted by Newcastle? I mean, he's a utility player for us. Once again, not getting a lot of games, stats declining. If we can get somewhere in the region of that, then that'll be wonderful. I'm also looking at our club finances. As you can see, our profit and loss is starting to get a bit bigger now than the last time we looked. It was at 14 million before, now it's 18. So I am looking, despite of 180 million revenue coming, which is going to clear us in the summer, I do want to try and balance the books a bit more. I'm not someone who particularly wants to run the club into a massive loss every month. I want to try and balance the books a bit more. And for me, that is going to come through a lot of, I guess, how would I describe it? Just a little bit, again, of just tweaking and moving a few players on in the January transfer window. Anyway, with all that being said, we'll move our game on now and we'll get you through the Southampton highlights, see how that goes. They're 7th in the Premier League. And then we'll be back ready for a massive away game at Liverpool. And I really think we're due a decent win against one of these clubs. We've been unlucky in some games, so it would be lovely to be able to turn that around into something. So, and obviously, I'm seeking a unified Leicester squad, as we can see, and Morgan... Yeah, and Morgan now is expecting me to sell him. I will. When it comes to January, Big Wes will be sold, so that is absolutely fine. Right, quickly interject, and there's been something that just happened, so I've just come back on here. As we got asked a few more questions. It was still with Wes Morgan again demanding another a lot of first team football, another interview. But then Mendy obviously has come back out again and said the same. I've done something slightly different, Mendy. I've pretty much told him in the press, which you can't see now because I've answered it, but I told him pretty much he can go. Like, that's it. Fine. Just get out of it. You don't want to play, you don't want to play it. He's now gone to an abysmal level of morale, and I'm worried that might start impacting upon his teammates. So I'm actually going to offer him out pre-transfer window, which seems a bit crazy, but I'm just going to see if we can start just, getting things on the go here. We'll offer him out for, I think 15 million seems fair enough, doesn't it? Yeah, 15 million. Offer him out to clubs. And also, I'm going to reserve him, which is very harsh, but I don't want him hanging around the first team when he's got that sort of morale. I don't think it's going to help our team. So we can go in the under-23s for now. Big Wes won't be getting the same treatment. He's our club captain. I want to try and keep us and our morale going a little bit here if I can. So, yeah, I think that'll be the end of Napoli's Mendy at Leicester. So we'll see what happens with that one, and I'll let you know if any bids come in this early. I know it's early, but let's try and move him on. In good news, while it was looking like we might be having a player revolt on our hands a little bit, it does look like our dressing room atmosphere, while it's slightly declined from good or okay, has gone down to average. It's not diabolical. I think moving Mendy into reserves and offering him out, he has had some interest from Newcastle and Fiorentina. He's interested in going to Fiorentina, but obviously with the window still 2 months away, it's worth just holding off on that a minute. I don't want to offer him out for less than 15. We'll leave it at 15 and see what happens when the window opens. But he's about to be dropped to the reserves, obviously, and hopefully now that'll keep the dressing room atmosphere at the right place to stop us having a squad mutiny. Because if we have a squad mutiny, then all of a sudden things are going to get very tough for us in this save. So it's a very, very distinct balancing act between keeping certain characters happy enough and also trying to progress the team, which we knew was going to be a challenge with Leicester, but I think the player revolt might be just about under wraps for the moment. Southampton here on the attack up to Lamina, and it's 1-0 early doors to Southampton. It's a counter-attack. Here comes another opportunity of Southampton. Cedric's running in. Cedric makes it 2-0. Terrible defending. Leicester now trying to launch a counter. Nacho through to Vardy. It's hit Cahill. Vardy's got one back. 2-1. Game on. Leicester back in this. Now here comes Southampton again. We changed the formation. Carrillo's got in the back here. Schmeichel with the save. The rebound's in. It's 3-1 here. Schmeichel now have a clearance. Ward-Prowse coming forward. Ings is on the end of it. It's 4-1 Southampton with 5 minutes to go. Well, that didn't go so well. Now we head into Liverpool. On the back of what was no doubt the worst defeat of our season. What really, really annoyed me about it was that I can really just put down to attitude. Like, we know how we're trying to play football matches. We know how we're trying to win matches, and we're not winning those balls. We're not winning the first balls. We're trying to put teams under pressure to make them make mistakes, and we're not doing it enough. We're not doing it well enough. There is not enough passion in this now. There's not enough quality, I'll be frank. The disappointing thing is for me, I said we got quality at the start of this, and I'm finding the more we go into it, the more I'm being let down. While it says we were powerless to resist and Southampton to dominate, the chances we had, that Southampton had as well, were very similar. Very similar. And that is the issue for me. Players like Vardy, with the greatest respect, scored one. He should have scored more. So many missed opportunities. Even Larson missed 3 absolute sitters in this game. So the thing that disappoints me is we're creating the chances. We are creating the shots. So we are going to have to consider now what we're going to do going forward, because it's becoming very apparent to me that the pressure is building on this formation and how it's not working. To make matters worse, as we can see here, Wilfred and Ndidi's got sprained knee ligaments. We've come out of that game without Wilf. We'd be out for 6 weeks, so he'd probably be gone till January time, which is a bit of a shame because he's such a big part of what we do. Hopefully it will allow some like Chowdhury to step up and make more of a performance. But yeah, I don't think it's particularly good. Let's attend the press conference. I think I'm going to storm out. In fact, yeah, let's just storm out straight away. I'm not happy with the line of questioning off the bat. I can't be dealing with this. We've got Liverpool away next in 7 days. We need to get back to work on the training pitch and work out how we're going to face these guys and try and get something out of the game now. Right, so here we go, Liverpool. I was going to make some changes. I was thinking about formation change, but we seem to score against the bigger clubs. So do you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. So we're going to keep going. We have made some changes, as you can see, and some slightly controversial, which I'm not 100% happy with. I'm definitely thinking about the transfer window a bit already, to be frank, and trying to see if we can make things a little bit better. So we've gone with Schmeichel, Pereira, Benkovic is back in for Suniku, Maguire, Fuchs has come back in for Chilwell, who's dropped after a couple of pretty average games. Adrian Silva is going to replace Ndidi as the ball winner. Tillemans in box to box. Brun Larson on the right today, which is not his ideal position. He's more of a left, but I want to bring Harvey Barnes and have a look at him. He's not had much of an opportunity, and he's naturally better on the left. Maddison and Vardy up top. Liverpool going to be Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Matip, Robertson. Midfield two of Fabinho and Keita. Up top, Mane, Lallana, Shaqiri and Firmino. So hopefully going into this, there's no real pressure on Heskey, you're right, man, but we need to step up our game here, you know, so I'm going to have to go with that. They're happy with that. Let's end the team talk. We seem to be navigating a lot of missiles in our direction at the moment. Yeah, we're looking forward to the challenge. Schmeichel's 275th appearance for Leicester. That is unbelievable. Yeah, definitely agree with that. How much boost is Salah's absence adjustment? Unfair to single out individuals, we'll go with that because Liverpool got quality. I don't think he's been best lately. Yeah, Chilwell, that's why he's been dropped. To be frank, got to be honest, I've completely faith in Fuchs as well. As we get underway here, that was a long pre-match press conference, wasn't it? But I guess it's a big match. Liverpool doing really well in the league this year, up near the top. I believe they're second. Anyway, goal kick to Leicester. Schmeichel to take. Can we challenge them today? Lallana comes back deep to win it up, and Mane's got the pace. Always going to be Mane against Fuchs. That might not be ideal. Good tackle from Tillemans, who has to come back. Fabiano plays it across. So Shaqiri. Schmeichel with a good save. Oh, my word, 3 minutes in. Right. The only worry is we've played some big clubs, but probably out of all of them, Liverpool... Well, we played Man City and lost 2-0, of course. It wasn't terrible, but Liverpool... and Alexander-Arnold just scored as I say that. It was a free kick. Schmeichel was pretty static. It went through the wall, I believe. We'll see the replay here. The wall didn't even make much of an effort and left Schmeichel no chance. Yeah, they're also there holding their hands on their hips. Not good. Right, Leicester, can we counter it? Brun Larson on the right, gives it away to Robertson. Keita's going to come forward here. I've got a horrible feeling we can end up on a hiding this game, the way our form's been. Mane across, Firmino with the header over the crossbar. 8 minutes gone. They've had 5 chances free on target as Leicester have a throw. Fuchs comes forward here and tries to play it to Vardy, who can't win it against Matip, surprisingly. We need to try and play it over the through to Vardy. Keita gets the shot. It's funny, they're not acting as well on the instructions as I would like, despite them knowing the formation well, which is the shame of it as well. I've been checking all that, and they're very apparently equipped to this formation and how we play. But as you can see, at 12 minutes in, we've not created anything. Lallana, good effort from distance, perhaps. Well, for me, because it went wide. Right, Robertson with the throw. Ricardo clears it. Barnes with a chance to counter. Can he find that run of Vardy? That's all we want. Vardy's not running enough. Barnes has to keep running, and Gomez picks the ball off him. Ricardo with a poor header back. Oh, my dearie me. Oh, no. Pereira with the poor header back. It's Liverpool 2, Leicester City 0. Yep. Oh, dear, the rain just held up the ball. We didn't take into consideration the weather. It caught Schmeichel out. Schmeichel supermans it but can't reach it. Firmino with a goal. Sick for the season for him and Liverpool. It will drop us to 16th. Oh dear, dear, dear. Right, can we counter? It's just who forward, just aimlessly. Right, throw into Ricardo. If there's ever going to be clinical, this is going to be because we're 2-0 down after 20. We give the ball away outside the box far too easy. Shaqiri the free kick game. Mane can hit it now from distance. He lays off Matip. Matip crosses it back in. Benkovic the clean header. Brun Larson with a chance to counter. Come on, boys. 4 against 4. And Gomez mugs him off the ball. Becker with the clearance. Firmino's now turned. Blooming Benkovic. And here comes Mane. It's Mane. Schmeichel with the save. The quality of Liverpool on the counter here. This is the issue now. We have to go more attacking in order to try and get a result. And the problem is they can pick us off on the counter so easily. They're such an equipped side. Keita there. Gives the ball away. Firmino's in low. That easy. Schmeichel with a great save. Schmeichel's 275th appearance and he makes a great save there. Shaqiri with a corner. It's cleared away luckily. Mane picks the ball up again and wins another corner. It is completely all down our end here. The Liverpool fans are loving this. Shaqiri with a corner. Fabinho gets his head to it and knocks it wide. Okay, Schmeichel with a goal kick to Brun Larson, who, as to be expected, isn't playing as well on the right as on the left. And Ricardo once again. What is he doing? Firmino with the save. Ricardo, actually, do you know what? Sorry, mate, you've had it. That is unbelievably bad. I'm going to put Brighton on. He can't tackle, but at least he could bloody do a bit more work rate than you can. Furious with Pereira. That's twice now in the first 2. It's just a lack of effort, a complete lack of effort, and I'm not having it. Keita comes forward here. Shaqiri. Gomez tries to win it. Vardy now. Come on, Leicester. We've got to start passing the ball a bit more. Why, when I say we play it quick, we don't play it quick, I don't know. Ball to Vardy. Long ball. I don't care. Get it in, Vards. He can't. Alisson makes a save. Demand some more from him. We need more. We're going to go all out attacking it for the end of the first half. Come on, Leicester. We need to really start putting them under a bit of pressure. This is not the Leicester City we want to be right now. We can go out there and lose, but you can't go out there and not give some fight. We're not giving the fight at the moment. Corner to Liverpool. Shaqiri takes it. Bruno Larson with a poor clearing header. We are terrible at our clearances from corners. We're disgustingly bad at them. We just seem to think it's okay to head it into the nearest opposition player and let them have the ball back, which is not acceptable. I think I've been far too kind on these guys now, and it's starting to bite me in the ass. Free kick here. It's a cross. It's going to go in. How in the hell Liverpool haven't scored more than 2 this half? I don't know. Barnes now comes away. Tries to feed Vardy. Can Vardy do anything here? He plays it across. Alexander-Arnold's waiting. The ball's not good enough. The positioning's not good enough. Barnes. Fuchs can now win it back. Fuchs to Tielemans. Come on. Tielemans with a terrible strike off of Matip. It's the thing that gets me is that we've got these chances and we seem to make them hard work for ourselves, beyond hard work for ourselves. Why did he have to hit that off a player when he had all that space to aim into? Unbelievable stuff. Anyway, Alisson clears it here. On the sidelines, the managers are getting really lively here, as you can see. Alisson, the clearance here. 2 minutes of added on time. Leicester really could do with a smash and grab goal here to make a game of this. Or Brighton plays it back to Schmeichel, who hoofs it up pitch. Robertson, Gomez. Liverpool now just... Oh, Vardy's picked it up here. Mistake from Alisson, and Alisson's redeemed himself and made a top quality one-on-one save. Lucky Alexander-Arnold was back there as well. Fuchs plays the corner in. Why didn't he play it short? He was completely unmarked. Unbelievable from Leicester. The decision-making so poor. 2-0 at half-time. 22 shots, 11 on target in that half. I tell you what, we're going to have to change it. I'm just... Oh, yeah, it's a game, man, but Jesus, that was absolutely terrible, and that is me being nice about Ryer's tactics, this. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Right, we're going to go for... We're going to go with the 3-5-2. We're going to have to. 3 at the back, right. So, Bruno Larson is going to stay on, I believe. Maybe we can get rid of Larson. Right. Or Brighton can play the wing back, that's fine. Fuchs can play the wing back, that's fine. We'll keep that there. Barnes, Maddison, ball in a box to box. Mazzala, we'll go with Bruno Larson. It's not going to fit 100%, as you can see, but at least it keeps on the pitch. Actually, we might swap it for Maddison. Oh, this is all going to get a little bit square peggy and round holey here if we're going to do this. We're going to have to make some sacrifices to make this work. Ball winner's going to have to be replaced for Silva, but he's got a booking. Okay, do you know what? Chowdhury on. Chowdhury is the ball winner. Yeah, he's ideal for that position. Maddison, we'll keep Bruno Larson on in a minute as Mazzala. We can always swap him. It's crazy. I know it's not going to work. Silva can come off here for Sunuku. And that is 3 changes. We're going to have to run with this now. So there we go. Second half, we've changed it up completely. The 3-5-2 is in action a bit wider. Let's come and have a go at him here. We just... Fuchs' touch there. I mean, it sums it up. But like, he's got space to him on the left, right? So he goes, right, I'll head it back towards the middle where there's no player near me on my team and just Liverpool players. I just don't understand why we're not achieving this now. I really don't. I'm just starting to run out of excuses here as a manager for my players. I'm just really eyeing up that transfer window now. I mean, if we can get through this half without conceding another goal, I mean, 28 shots we've had against us in this game. It is completely unbelievable. I mean, I know, don't get me wrong, guys, you're probably sat there going, you play a very attacking formation. Absolutely, I do. I want to play in a certain way. And against these clubs, you know, there's going to be opportunities for them. But what annoys me is that in this game, we've shown a lack of desire, and against Southampton, to create absolutely anything. And every time we have created something, it has been utterly abysmal. It's been League One level, and there's no wonder we're down at the bottom, and it's all on us. It's all on us and our poor performance right now. Keita from distance, over the top, luckily for us, to the 30th shot for Liverpool in this game. Alexander-Arnold, Keita, they're absolutely mocking us here. Shaqiri, they're making us narrow and try and get the ball off from here. We're trying to play it wider, but we're not getting the ball enough. Matip now back to Robertson. Robertson to come forward for Liverpool. Keita down to Milner. Look at the space. They're meant to be playing wider than this. Maddison up to Vardy. Back to Bruno Larson. Right, just get the ball. Here we go. Or Brighton, cross it. You got the cross. Vardy's in. It's 2-1 with 15 minutes to go. Come on, Leicester. We've clawed one back. We're going to demand some more here from them. We're going to go to the replay. Bruno Larson. The great ball over the top. Or Brighton, see, Pereira would not have made that run. He would not have had the passion to get there. Ball across. Vardy, what he does, foot on it, in the corner. This is his 10th goal of the season. Come on, Leicester. Now, let's demand some more of him here. Come on, we're still going attacking, as you can see here. Come on. Alisson here with the goal kick. If we can smash and grab them here, this will be unbelievable. What a game. Oh, Milner's in, and Schmeichel has to make... See, this is the problem. Just when I think, okay, a bit of confidence, then they get a golden opportunity straight away, and Schmeichel's having to have a worldie. Unbelievable. Right, come on, Casper, let's clear it. Shaqiri with the corner for Liverpool. Maguire gets the clearing header. Milner again. Lallana hits it twice. Twice blocked, luckily, as it might have hit the back of the net. He's got a good strike on him. Throw into Liverpool. Klein to take it in. Maddison wins it. Vardy with a chance to counter over the halfway line. He's booked, which always makes it a bit scary. Benkovic now could play it forward. We lose the highlight, which is a worry. I wish we could have had that. 3 minutes of added time. Last chance saloon here. We quickly pause. Demand some more. Go. Off we go. 2 minutes. Or Brighton with the throw in. Keita comes forward to Lallana. Robertson meets a Muglam here. The ball through luckily is loose and Firmino can't get on the end of it. Lallana's keeping Schmeichel company. Schmeichel's distribution there was woeful. Way too wide. Way too wide. Gives it straight back to Liverpool. Klein across. Or Brighton with a clearing header. Keita's waiting low and so is Robertson. Klein there with space now. They're passing it around us and finding all the space. Firmino, Robertson. Firmino. Fuchs gets a clearing header. Vardy should be coming back to track back there. He doesn't. He's not having it. Right. Cleared by deflects off Fuchs there. Milner comes forward. Henderson. Keita. Henderson. Klein. Ball in. Benkovic for the clearing header again. It's just all... We just can't get grip of this ball. Maddison hoofs it long. Vardy can't win a race against Matip. Oh dear. Klein comes forward here now for Liverpool. Milner across. Benkovic. Firmino. Brun Larsen with the clearance here. Literally, that's going to be all she wrote. The full-time whistle is going to sound here, and it does at Anfield. It is Liverpool 2, Leicester City 1. And we need a miracle. I think, I'll be honest right now, I could understand if I was sacked after this game. It's only a 2-1 defeat to a team second in the league, but the complete and utter lack of respect for my players for this football team. I've been saying the harshest stuff to them, and it doesn't seem to be harsh enough. I'm not going to say anything to them. I really am not. I can't say anything. The players are fired up. That's good. They get the message. I'm not saying anything because I cannot believe it. We're not fired yet, luckily. But I tell you what, it must be getting close. Right, we've got a post-match conference. I could storm out of this one like a Southampton one. I'm going to try and be positive, but you look at our form, it's not good. Yeah. The team is still... I mean, really speaking, the morale's still there. Yeah, his performance... No one's performance has been good. I love how the press is singling out individuals. No one's performance in this side's been good enough. I really think right now where we are, I could put any one of my starting 11 in, and they... I mean, with the greatest respect, there's only one or two who come out of any credit of any game. Schmeichel, hell of a lot of credit recently. So much work to keep us in games. But our poor form continues. There you go. 5 matches in a row now without a win. 15th in the Premier League. We've got an international break next. As you can see here, 12 games, 10 points on the board. We are starting to slip away from where we want to be, which is the real shame. We've not been able to kick on in the last few fixtures. We're going to go to our schedule here and see what's next up. Yeah, so next up we've got Crystal Palace, Wolves, Brighton. I think we're going to do a bit of a goal rush roundup there, and then we'll come back for Brighton at home. Brighton at home and Manchester United away. That'll be a good game to get back into because we'll need to, no doubt, get a nice home win for our home fans there. Hopefully we'll do the same next time out against Palace, who are 12th as well. Obviously, we'll get you all the goals in that, don't you worry. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Let's hope we can rebuild this team and keep in a job the way it's going. See you next time. Goodbye. Next time on Fearless Foxes FM. And here we go, chance for Leicester. Silva, Chowdhury outside the box. Maddison now turns and strikes. Great goal for Leicester.